a shot. You got behind here, in front of here.
Where? Right here? Yeah, right there.
How this motherfucker?
Yeah. That shit tastes like coffee. That shit, I don't know. Yeah, that shit tastes like that coffee Patron we had that one year. That shit had niggas in the party fucked up. Yeah, go ahead, motherfucker. Everybody get their shit together.
Get in there.
Yeah,
Get on camera. Hey, look.
Fake ass drink champs.
Look, internet. He's here.
Yeah.
Parks.
He had them blur his face out. Who is that
I just want
nigga?
to start right there, man.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah, we
Start wherever we at.
start wherever the fuck we want to start.
This your shit.
It's our shit. It's not my shit. It's our shit, man.
Well,
I'm not Joe.
It's your start time to make.
You know what I mean? My man's came up with a name. He came up with the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
This is our shit, man.
This nigga think he Drake. I told the nigga the vision was ours, ass nigga. Fuck out of here.
But we good? Everything recording?
Straight. Go ahead, get your shit off.
Um,
Go ahead, stutter on your intro.
I'm gonna fuck it up like I do.
Every time. That's how we know it's gonna be good. If you don't stutter, I'm gonna get nervous.
Yeah.
Damn.
Hey, listen. Hey, man, listen. We're gonna get right to the shits, man. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the intro. Hey, man, this is the Hot Hour Podcast. It's episode 14. I am your host, 302D.
Hey.
Who is my nigga to the right of me?
You already know. Haters know not to touch me. I'm with the fuckery. Fuck with me.
Yeah.
Hey,
Humbly.
no more.
Respectfully.
This nigga.
I'm a project baby. Fuck they expect from me. Talk to him. That's that new Hove. I ain't even hear that shit, but I like that line.
Yeah, that's
I said,
dope.
boy, Hove getting his motherfucking bag. Humbly. Respectfully. God damn it.
All right,
He
so
got his off, didn't he?
no more. I guess no more guest hosts for neither one of these niggas. This is the pod now. This is us four. We gonna try to take this shit to new heights. So
he in here.
to the left of me,
Oh, it's your boy Father Syfe, man. Gang banging.
and my nigga, you know what I mean, on the audio, on the mic, and on the goddamn cameras. Introduce yourself, big dog.
Yes, sir. El Kizzy, aka AK with it. You know we don't play with it.
So let's go ahead and get into it, man. He
Get
already
into it.
he
Get
called my
into
man's Parks. Let's go ahead and talk about it, right?
Yeah.
What y'all thoughts on the whole? Now we got more information on why they took a break and all that.
Right.
What y'all thoughts on it? Like, far as the Joe Budden podcast.
Man, I get it. I think they should have never took a break. You know what I'm saying? Like if you took a break just to come back and be in the same position you was in the first place, what was the problem here? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I thought they was like old friends and everything. You know what I'm saying? So I figured everybody knew the business. You know?
Well, I think Maul and Joe is like old friends.
Yeah.
I think Joe met Roy more or less.
They
into
about, but they
his
about
career.
like 10 years in though.
Him and Roy.
Him and Roy about 10.
Oh, well, they ain't really no excuses.
yeah.
yet.
7, 10. You know what I mean? 7 at the. I think I would say 7 at the least.
But like what? I never got the whole thing. Was it about money?
Yes and no.
It's about clearly
Okay.
Right.
and transparency for 3 hours. I was getting a little hot with that nigga. Like, Maul, we get it. Like, you just punch the nigga in the face.
But see, I guess that's where we all start branching off. I guess I feel more like Maul. You might feel more like Joe or somebody.
Oh yeah. For the
but-
sake of argument, I'll back Joe.
But yeah, I feel more like Maul. Like, hold on, bro.
This little man's don't come down here.
No.
Yeah.
He gone.
What's going on, Playboy? He just want to see who down here. I feel him. I have a bunch of niggas in my house and I don't know who it is. Motherfucker, he didn't know if he had to grab the strizzy. Everything cool.
X to the ISO.
Who the fuck down there? I didn't see nobody walk past me say what's up. I feel you. He did the right thing. Shit.
All right. Anyway,
You
so
know how you get, Mr. Tibbs.
make sure my shit right. Like, I ain't even drunk yet, but
Yeah, there's the keyword. Yeah, that
getting
bitch is
a-
already on the edge. That
getting-
motherfucker get the swing in that bitch.
we get another hour in this bitch. Anyway,
Yeah.
so like I felt with Maul was, I think, I don't know if it's really about money, but more or less like when he say transparency, he want, like, I think him and Roy both want to know like what's going on with the business.
Right.
Like,
which,
when they-
which is money. Like if
Yeah.
you watched it, or you've been watching for a while, you catch like the little subtle things. Like even a few years back when they were talking about when they was on tour, they was making the Easy E references of why him and Ian, Jerry Heller, y'all in first class and we in coach.
Right.
Like where is his money? Where is his money going at? Where is this going at?
Right.
You know, even the thing where Maul was like, I guess he went and bought the barber chairs for the live set, and he was like, nigga, I ain't never get reimbursed for that shit. Like, you know what I mean? Where my bread at?
But I mean, that's what happens when you try to do contracts with your friends. That don't make sense. Like if this podcast will ever take off like that, it should only contract should be is how we splitting the money. It shouldn't be no contract of, hey, you obligated to this many this many shows, or you obligated to do this amount of hours of talking, or you obligated to do this and that, and you get this certain fee. It should be, hey, we just got a bag. All right, just say this regular podcast. Say between ads and podcast streams, we get X amount of dollars. Only thing the contract should say is, hey, you get a certain percentage of the ads and the podcast streams. You get a certain percentage. You get a certain percentage. I get a certain percentage. It shouldn't be you get a flat fee, flat rate. So here's I mean, I don't know if that's a contract or not, but it feel like it's that.
Yeah.
Like, hey, here's your contract. You got a contract for X amount of years. You gotta do X amount of podcast episodes, and you get X amount of dollars flat. Now I'm gonna go over here and get this Patreon deal for a couple million, and I'm gonna go over here and get this deal for a couple million. But your you know what I mean? Your fee is what your fee is.
Right.
You know, it shouldn't be that.
Right.
Not when them niggas. Now I might be wrong, but it comes off like that's what it is.
Seems like it.
You get what I'm saying? And when you doing business with friends, it's not gonna last like that. Now, if I just met you off the side of the street and we just so happen to connect and have chemistry like that, that's different. But them niggas is they homies. Like, you know, it's just, hey yo, this the pot.
Man, yeah.
We gonna break it. You know what I mean? Like I told him, like in this situation, this shit was his idea. He came up with the name of the podcast, the whole nine. I put my money into buying cameras, equipment, the whole nine. So we get a Patreon deal for 20, 30 million, something case like that. Hey, bro, let's bust this down. It's 20 million. Or it's 25 million. All right, bro, let's bust this down X amount of dollars. Then it's y'all two. Hey, y'all cool with 5 million a piece, 6 million a piece? What's your number? You get what I'm saying? And then from there, it's like, how you want it. You know what I mean? You want me slow feed it to you for a couple years, or do you want it all at one time? Do you want a lump sum of it? Like
JG Wentworth ass nigga, what you talking about? I want my lump sum right goddamn now.
But you feel what I'm
JG
saying?
Wentworth.
Yes, sir.
That
nigga said, don't slow feed me shit. Bitch, I'm starving.
But what I'm saying is, it's like,
if you feel, look, Kizzy was like, slow feed, bitch. Who,
Feed
bitch? I'm not
me.
interested.
Feed
but
me.
reason why I say slow feed, because some niggas might not be financially able to take $5 million at one time and be able to do the right thing with it.
I'm going MC Hammer, bro.
But that's when problems arise, though. So, but see, now I'm glad he said that. So now this nigga that got 6 million, me and Shar might have broke bread and got 9 million a piece. You get what I'm saying? But like I say, he the idea of the show. He came up with the name of the show. I'm technically want to say the first investor in the show, whatever the case may be.
Right.
So now me and this nigga got our 9. We coolin', we ain't going crazy. This bitch done blew through a whole six M's. now, not saying that he would, but now it might be a situation of shit. Well, I ain't get an extra 2 million. You get what I'm saying? Because he done blew through 6.
Yeah.
So that's why I said the slow feed situation or lumps. Because like I said, some niggas might not be financially stable enough to, okay, I got 6 million. Let me make sure, like, this might be 6 million over 2 or 3 years. So let me be cool with it. Not blow 6 million in 6 months.
Yeah, let me purchase a house. Let me, you know what
You
I'm
feel me?
saying? Instead of leasing this and leasing that, these niggas go out and lease a Rolls Royce every fucking day or some shit.
But that's
so,
not
you know?
straight away from the podcast talk, though. The Joe Budden shit. Like,
I think he owns. I think it's a thing where Joe owns the name and everything. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Obviously, it's his name, but I mean, as far as like trademarks, when you talking about selling a coffee mug or a T-shirt,
But-
all that other shit,
Right.
and he probably doesn't split any of that. And then, what about sponsorships? You know, like when they were on what channel were they on? They was on Revolt or something, right? No, that was him.
Oh shit, his own
Yeah,
shit.
that's his.
That
That's
was
his
him.
side shit.
That was him on the side shit. But,
Right.
You know, I don't know. That I mean,
But like, all right, so you say Joe Pot owned the podcast name, whatever. He owned all that shit.
yeah.
If he owned that solely by himself,
Mhm.
how you feel about that?
I don't know. I mean, because I didn't start with the podcast from the beginning. Obviously, it must be his idea. He put his own name on there. You see what I'm saying?
Roy been with him since day one.
Well,
The show didn't. Let's give you a backdrop. Roy been with him since day one. The show didn't really start catching fire until Maul joined the show,
which was 97 episodes.
and they on like 300 or something, right?
Yeah, so he's been there longer than he wasn't.
Yeah,
right.
so you feel me?
So Joe probably had all the business parts in order before Homeboy even came in.
But you,
see what I'm
but
saying?
if if that's your homie, you revise that though.
Oh yeah. Oh no, I'm not saying how it should be. I'm just saying
how you feel like. You know what I'm saying
that's
like,
probably what he's done. You know.
So
what
do
I'm
you
saying?
agree with it? That's my question.
No, I don't agree with it, but I know how these niggas are, and he probably is not trying to come off of the shit. You know what I'm saying? Is what it is. You know.
But like my whole problem with Joe, you can't. If that's the case, I don't know what the case is, but we're gonna treat it like it is. You can't go on every episode talking about I'm different than these niggas. I'm different than these industry niggas. This, that, and the third, and then you go do industry shit.
Yeah.
That's you get what I'm saying?
That's the reason why I think that he lined up everything before it even popped off, because of how he got done. And it's like, it's like child abuse and shit. It's like a fucking perpetual cycle.
Hurt people, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like Def Jam fucked you, pause or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And now you gonna fuck the next nigga. You know what I'm saying? And that's probably what it is. Or, it should be big word amicable for the person who holds the name to, break off. Hey man, let me break off 25%, because you know what? You came in here and you made the shit hot. You know what I'm saying? You made the shit bubble, because it really wasn't bubbling when I secured the name. But now that we're in this position, maybe we should, talk about a split on everything. When Nike comes in here and gives us all sneakers to wear, plus pays us, you know what I'm saying? I'm not just breaking you off like Homeboy. He always got the upside down hats, and you know what I'm saying? Like it's like, okay, I could see somebody's just handing them the hats, but that don't mean
that's his people, yeah.
But that don't mean it's bread. You know what I'm saying?
No.
See what I'm saying? But if Joe, he could get a sponsorship from New Balance or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Yo, you should break off Homeboy as well. You know what I'm saying?
If it's for the podcast, yeah.
Yeah, don't make them just, hey, here's some sneakers, you gotta wear these. You know what I'm saying? I think that's how he's doing, and that's where the respect factor went out the door. But they can't back off of their bullshit though.
Yeah, but but the Maul respect thing was, and I guess Joe was mad when he said it, because he retracted it when they had in conversation. Maul thing was I guess Maul was trying to figure out why he told Roy to stay away from the show. Like, I understand there was some tension, but Maul felt as if that should have been a conversation between the three of them, or the four of them, him, Joe, Parks, and Roy. And not saying that it wouldn't end up in the same fashion, but it's a way to go about it.
He told him to stay away.
He told him to take a couple episodes left, because I ain't gonna lie, we all was saying it, but we were saying it in jokes. But the last couple episodes, you could tell like it was a lot of tension between Roy and Joe. Because one of the last episodes, them niggas argue about if Drake. It was 2 episodes in a row. They argued about if Drake was fucking marketed to college fucking students. They argued about that shit for 2 episodes in a row, and it was like getting heated.
Yeah, and I seen the one where it was like, well, what if we're not friends?
Yeah,
and all that shit. Like wow, like like y'all. He looked like he about to get up and just fight Joe right there.
It was a lot of tension, and that's why Joe told him to take a podcast off. Which I'm not saying that wasn't right for him to do. I'm saying I feel where Maul coming from. Hey, we should sit down, have a conversation, and say, like, let's pinpoint. And that's what I guess I want to say men don't do. We don't communicate well. All right, we upset, but let's get over that shit. Let's have a cool, collective conversation, because one is business involved. Hey, what is the problem between you and Roy? All right, this is the problem. Hey, Roy, are you okay with taking a break from the podcast for 2 or 3 episodes. We're gonna make up some bullshit like you on vacation or something, and behind the scenes you and Joe working through y'all problems.
Yeah, say the other dude's face. You know what I'm saying? Don't let them sit there and look crazy so academics can roast you every day.
Oh, but academics don't like them niggas nowhere. He be going crazy on them niggas.
Yeah, I mean, you know,
He
he
be
loves
going crazy on them
Joe,
niggas.
but he's like, yo, he's been on a roast fest like every day on them. Like
Now, but
after
now
he came back.
Can I give you where I think Joe's point of view was? Bitch, I'm the boss. This is the Joe Budden podcast on the Joe Budden Network. Clearly, they was going back and forth. That whole episode, Joe was fighting the urge to say, bitch, this is my shit. Like, you could tell he was just fighting the urge. That's when he finally, and that's when we got a little bit, the further it went along, the more information we got. He finally was like, okay, all that sound nice and sweet, but bitch, I got a contract with you. He was like, what other place can you go and tell your boss you not working? What other place can you go and tell your boss?
Don't let Joe fool you.
You know what I mean?
It's a lot of places you can do that and get away with it.
And guess what? Hey, listen, and you lucky for that, because I can't go to my motherfucking job and tell my boss, bitch, I'm not working today unless there's some respect going on. Is there some respect in the building? If it ain't no respect in the building, Birdman, is we done or is we finished? My boss gonna say, Rashard,
If you
I
got
need for you to go to fuck home for 2 episodes, and maybe you can come back and sit at your bum ass desk when I say you can. And I'm gonna say, you know what, sir, you were absolutely correct. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking.
But you just started this gig though.
Shit.
You get 4 or 5 years in the gig like what Roy and them is. You got that clout to do that.
Guess what? The paperwork is the paperwork. The contract is the contract.
But
that's where
Maul
Joe
say,
was
fuck
coming
that
from.
contract.
Yeah, but you signed it though. Maul was like, you talking to a nigga that don't care about contracts. Joe saying, bitch, you signed this goddamn contract.
But Joe see, let's not leave it out. Don't be Joe, because Joe was leaving a lot of shit when they was having a conversation too. Joe even said himself he don't give a fuck about contracts. So let's not leave out a lot of shit.
Okay, but motherfuckers contradict themselves all the time. Like I'm getting ready to do during this episode. Just let y'all know, I'm getting ready to say a lot of wild shit once I get loose. Pause.
Listen.
But listen, motherfucker, I got a contract with you. I don't give a fuck. Clearly, I come on this pod every day, talk about these goddamn motherfuckers. That boy drizzling.
Yo.
Shut the fuck up,
The
Paul.
Hurricane Katrina head ass motherfucker. Motherfucker want to be Lil Wayne so bad. God damn, calm down.
Easy
F,
loose on the
baby.
right side.
Please say the
already,
baby.
You know what I mean?
Please say the baby ass. This
But-
motherfucker. And the F is for fully not fucking functional. This nigga get drunk and start just doing all types of wild. I'm gonna tell you about this nigga being drunk. Matter of fact, when we get to drunk, we gonna have drunk tales on this motherfucker. This nigga get drunk and get wild.
Mind your business.
Wild.
Mind your business.
This nigga looked me in my eyes, paused, threw up every goddamn where. I said, yo, you good? He looked at me and said, the fucking cranberries, bruh. Yo, that shit was stuck in my head for 5 years, yo. Every time we start drinking, I'd be like, this nigga got a cranberry and vodka. The fucking cranberries, bro. We'll get back to that. But nah, I come on the pod. If I'm Joe, I know I come on the podcast, talk to creators shit. We know what he been through. I don't give a fuck about contracts, but we have a contract in place. Contracts keep shit in balance, keep shit in order.
If you
So
respect
clearly, y'all niggas is wildin'. Guess what? Now I'm pulling rank. I'm Joe motherfucking Budden. Pump it up. This is my shit, nigga. And I'm telling you, I don't like your fucking vibe right now. You suspend it. I'm the boss. You suspend it. You're gonna take 2 episodes off. You Maul coming to HR, you coming to my office, wanna know why, what the fuck going on, and then I tell you, bitch, it's none of your motherfucking business, which clearly, right now, you talking above your pay grade. Clearly, there's been some shit established. Me, Ian at the top, then it's you, then it's whoever the fuck. Parks, motherfuckers, clearly Parks ain't leave. Yeah, nigga, come shoot at my house. He probably get some money off of that. This is all my shit. I engineer it. He said my paperwork straight. He didn't give a fuck who the hell was sitting there. And clearly, y'all should have did the same. If y'all didn't want this shit to come to this point, then y'all should be partners. There shouldn't be no contract. But you signed that contract. It is what it is. Now, when shit ain't going the way that I wanted to go, and I don't let this shit go on for 3-4 episodes, bitch, guess what? Now I'm pulling rank. I'm Joe Budden. This is Joe Budden Podcast. This is Joe Budden Network. You gonna take some time off because I don't like your mouth, and you question me, and I'm telling you it's none of your business. Now, I didn't tell you to leave. You got in your bag because I told you it's none of your business, and you left. If you're going to be a bitch about it, be a bitch about it. But then don't come back on the pod talking about, is it respect? No, it's not respect, nigga. I'm the fucking boss. You my boy, but guess what, bitch? I'm the boss. And the shit going to happen again unless they change it up somewhere where it's like we need to reevaluate the hierarchy of this shit. Because it does say the Joe Budden podcast, but right underneath it, it says with Rory and Maul.
Yeah.
Now, if that with Rory and Maul don't hold no weight, that's your fault.
I think that's probably okay. When they first come to the podcast, maybe there was a handshake deal. See what I'm saying? So then at some time they was on Spotify and all that stuff.
They had to sign contracts.
So they had to sign.
I'm about to blow his whole argument up. I'm gonna let you finish.
They had to renegotiate at some point. So as it keeps expanding, just like you outplay your contract. Right. You're a 3rd round draft pick. You outplay your contract. You need to renegotiate your contract. You know what I'm saying? But if y'all all sitting on the couch together, how come y'all ain't talk face to face? That's my thing. Y'all all together talking about having a face to face talk, and y'all face to face. So like, how come before or after the podcast this conversation never happened? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. We're especially with people that's been known each other. Like, how is it so disconnected? You know what I'm saying?
Because niggas emotional like women.
Yeah, well.
And just to blow his argument up, Joe literally texted Maul and was setting up a meeting to talk about the pod and Rory. And then you get mad and tell this nigga the pod ain't his fucking business. I'm blowing your whole argument up.
Because you know what?
You can't call it.
Because you my mans and I'm trying to be cool with you. But then when I don't like what's coming out your mouth, now it's like, okay, but it may be petty and it may be bitch made on his part. But hey, listen, I don't like your fucking mouth. And if I'm losing this argument, I'm throwing down the big joker. Business ain't your business. Go look at your contract.
But my point is, you called this man to talk about pod business. Maul didn't know what the fuck was going on. He didn't know. You gotta go back and listen. He didn't know that transpired with Roy and Joe. If I'm not mistaken, I think Roy texted him or whatever was going on.
Yeah, he texted him.
And then he texted Joe, but then Joe kept wanting. Joe didn't say whatever. Joe initiated, hey, let's have a meeting. Come to holler at me in Parks. But Maul had shit to do, like he said, and he kept missing the day to come over there. So when he finally went over there, they had a conversation. Maul, like me, I'm going to keep it 100 with you. If you're wrong, don't ask me about my opinion because I'm going to keep it a bean with you. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm going to tell you if you're wrong or if you're right. Maul was telling him, nigga, you wrong. Joe, emotional like a woman. You don't call a nigga just for him to agree with you. You call this nigga because you thinking, oh, this is my man's for X amount of years. He know, like on some female shit, oh, he know me longer than he know Roy, so he gonna ride for me. So when I call him over here and talk this shit about Roy, he gonna be on my side. Maul being who, like me, that's why I ain't gonna lie, sometimes I don't agree with Maul, but now after this situation, I can see I'm more like Maul. He like me, nah, nigga, I'm gonna tell you the real, I'm gonna keep it funky with you. Nigga, you wrong. The moment Joe hear you wrong and you're not right, now it's, bitch, the pod ain't your business. Fuck out of here, nigga. But that's some weak emotional shit, and that's how shit crumble. You can't move off emotion when it's family and his friends and his business involved. You can't move off emotion.
Look at Kizzy. Didn't I just say it may be some bitch made shit? But listen, nigga, you sound dog. Your big brother is Biggs. Biggs is Biggs is.
But what I'm trying to
know business.
What I'm trying to explain to you is
know business.
I'm not going to co-sign it. I'm not even going to put it out there like it's okay. When you're talking about real life shit, when you're talking about business, and you're talking about family, niggas that you want around, I don't give a fuck what meeting you go through. We're gonna figure that shit out. You get what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna try my hardest not to blow up and say some dumb shit, especially when we got a history together and it's money on the line. So when you tell me I'm wrong, I'm gonna sit back and be like,
am I the boss?
Well, who the fuck cares?
That's what it's coming down to.
You know how, hold on, you know how often I tell my boss he wrong? And you know how often I tell that nigga?
And you know, at any given moment of time, like we talked about at the last pod, you can hear that. Well, unfortunately.
And you know how quick I get a job the next day and make the same amount of money I make now?
You might go do
you
that.
know what I'm saying?
But you're gonna get fired.
But I'm telling you, I tell my nigga all the time, but I'm respectful when I tell him. When he pull him in his office and we talking whatever, and we just talking about regular shit. Man, this motherfucker. And I tell him, nah, nigga, that wasn't cool. You wasn't supposed to do that. That's my boss. He the nigga. But I'm keep it a bean with anybody. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I'm not gonna tell you what the fuck you want to hear. Now, if you're gonna be real and not be emotional, you're gonna take that in and be like, all right, I was wrong. All right, well, I can see. All right, I feel like I'm right, but I can see where you're coming from. You got millions of dollars on the line, and you gonna risk that because you want to be right?
Yeah, because
what?
you niggas left. I'm still here.
You so Joe, but them
You
niggas didn't leave.
But see, Joe, my real opinion is my real opinion.
Okay, I got you. All right,
But
fuck it.
now,
All right, let's get it.
You niggas left. Guess what? I had 2 new niggas in this fucking seat, and the show was still moving. I still had Parks. You 2 niggas leave. I still got Kizzy. I scrambled for one day.
Savon was ass.
And clearly, that's what I'm saying. I struggled for one day. Had to get Savon the fuck out of there. Ice was a good fit. I had to call Ish. Boom. Now we rolling. We picking up a little steam.
It was cool.
I get Amani to come in for an episode or 2.
Cool.
That was a good fucking episode. I got an interview coming on the top. The show gonna keep. If these niggas didn't come back, the show was gonna keep moving because I'm Joe fucking Budden. This is my shit. I have a deal with Patreon that's not going nowhere. I gotta produce content. When Maul said the show should have stopped was the dumbest fucking shit on this planet. You don't come into work, you gonna tell your boss it better not be a trash truck to leave the fucking parking lot.
You can't keep saying fucking work. That shit is not a 9 to 5. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is a production, bro. Like, motherfucking movies and shit stop production all the time. TV shows stop production all the time. But hear me out, because I got
Ben
ruined
Affleck get fucking replaced by Batman. The Batman movie still coming out, nigga. I don't give a fuck
what you saying.
who played Batman. They got Twilight playing Batman now, nigga. If I don't like what the fuck you say, or I don't like how shit going, and this is my shit, nigga, I will fucking replace you. I am fucking Dollar Bill.
That's how
don't
niggas
say
lose,
nothing. It's going. If I gotta come up out this seat, it's gonna be trouble. This is my shit. God damn it.
But that's how niggas lose.
Stripping started in Africa, butt ass naked. This is my shit.
Showing they public heads.
R.I.P. to the Mac.
So you're going to have to give these boys a severance and or keep paying them possibly.
They left.
Depending on what the contract says.
Can we stop? Because Maul was saying the same shit. Roy was saying the same shit.
You didn't clock in.
Them niggas did not leave. Joe said it out his mouth that everybody should go to their own corners and let us figure this out. Means we need to take a break from each other. So once again, niggas being emotional like women, rather than specify, hey, we need to go to our separate corners. We need to figure this shit out behind the scenes, but we still need to do this show. Joe said it as if, yo, niggas need to go their own separate way for a little bit, and we'll figure it out after that. So he never specified, yo, we got to work this shit behind the scenes. Let's cool out. Let's try to make this shit work on the podcast, but keep trying to figure this out behind the scenes.
So he paying the old. In the meantime, he paying the old dudes and the new dudes. Then.
He probably didn't pay them niggas. That's his friends. He probably didn't really pay them like that. He probably gave him a couple dollars. Like,
I mean, he.
Hey, listen, it's a lot of truth for the
whoever
joke.
paying. You know what I mean? It's not necessarily him. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's a lot of truth for the joke. When you gotta peep when niggas say shit. When nigga Joe said, when they was. Clearly, these niggas got real jobs. Ish is a millionaire. Let's just get that out the way. And nigga, he got bread. He owns his own company or whatever.
Yeah, he's real tough.
Ice is clocking in somewhere. The first episode, Ice said, "Yeah, I'm not here to replace nobody. I called out of work." But another episode went by. Clearly, he's calling out of work. Joe says, "You don't gotta worry about that no more. I'm about to draw up these contracts." It's a lot of truth in the joke. When you sign the Death Row fucking records, bitch, I am Suge Knight. When I say go, you don't gotta worry about nothing no more. You know what?
I wish I had my phone.
You tired of clocking out?
I wish I had my phone.
Guess what? When I come up with these contracts, you gonna be here every day, but you gonna get paid. Motherfucking Maul, you didn't come clock in with me that day. Cause what happened was, that's why they went dark on that Tuesday, and Maul said it himself. Maul said, Roy called me after you text him. He said, I'm not gonna come in fuck that. I'm not coming in.
No, you heard it wrong. He came in. That's when they had the argument that Tuesday. They
Yeah,
recorded
but
on
I'm saying
Tuesday.
that, yeah, he physically came in.
Yeah.
But he didn't come to record. He came for the smoke.
No. He came. No.
He said I'm not recording. He said if you say Savon, if we go to a club and they say Savon can't come in,
right,
I'm not coming in. He said Rory wasn't coming. I wasn't coming to record. I was coming to talk.
Yeah, he wasn't coming for no smoke. He didn't come in with ill intentions. He came in to talk to Joe to see what's going on.
You didn't come in to do what the fuck I got you on the contract to do. You came in for the smoke.
You sound wild
I
as
am
shit.
the fucking boss.
You sound wild as
Welcome
shit.
to Death Row. If you tired of motherfuckers not coming to the pod, not showing, bitch, I am Suge motherfucking Button.
Right?
I'm Suge Button, bitch. You gonna come to my motherfucking set. You gonna sit down. Park's gonna hit record. And you gonna do what the fuck I tell you to do. If you don't like it, I got ice on goddamn standby. No, I mean goddamn friend Joe, call me next time. Me and academics to chop that shit up.
I need bro to Google something.
Mm-hmm.
It's a company, right? It was like a company where it's like motherfuckers pay for like workspace, and like they like pay X amount of dollars a month, and there's like a big ass table. They got Wi-Fi. It's at certain buildings, and people like during the pandemic, people was going there to like. It was like a rental office type shit.
Right. God rest his soul. Nipsey was making one of those.
All right, so that nigga, I don't remember his name or the company it's called. That nigga had that company, had motherfuckers invested millions and millions of dollars on him. But it became successful, so successful to the point where he had it where a motherfucker couldn't tell him nothing.
Mm-hmm.
So whatever he said, go.
Mm-hmm.
It was no, like, after a certain point, after a certain peak of success, I forgot what the company's called, I forgot the dude's name. I believe so. What's the dude's name? I think is it Shopify, you think? I don't think that's what it is.
That's the virtual kind of a
but it's like,
shop.
nah, it's not Shopify. It's based like in California type shit where pretty much where motherfuckers was renting like office space.
Mm-hmm.
But it was like they was like a big ass fucking table, Wi-Fi, and motherfuckers would go there and work rather than renting a real office, they would rent that space. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Right.
Long story short, motherfucker got a ton of success. The dude that owned it got a ton of investors to the point where this nigga was making choices and moves where he had it where motherfucker tell him to do some shit. Matter of fact, it's the documentary on Hulu. And it's like a motherfucker tell him to do something. If it wasn't what he wanted to hear, you're gone. You couldn't. Everything he said went. It was no back and forth. It was no pushback. It was no like, nah, you wrong. If you said he was wrong, you out of there. Guess what? That business is out of here. This is my point with that, like that dictatorship, that nigga, I'm the boss shit. You gonna do what I say do? That shit fell. Where's Death Row at? You want to say it's Death Row? Where's Death Row at? That shit fails every time. When you feel like you so high up, a motherfucker can't tell you nothing. That's when you fall straight the fuck down. Because all you see is what you see. You get what I'm saying? The motherfucker that's down here is telling you, nah, nigga, you doing it wrong. But all you see is what's up here. You're not seeing the ground level shit. And that's my whole point with Joe. Bitch, don't get your head so big where motherfuckers is telling you, nah, you wrong. And now it's, bitch, I got you on the contract. Shut the fuck up. That's how your shit fell. I don't give a fuck about it, Ish. I don't give a fuck about it, Ice. Let me tell you something. That show was not that lit. It was cool. The best episode through the whole fucking period was the Kevin Samuels shit. Ice said some cool shit here and there. It said some cool shit here and there when they was talking about homeboy shit. That shit was funny. When they got on real topics, when they got on real subjects, when they got on entertainment shit, them niggas was clueless. Now, if he had pivoted and they started just telling fucking homeboy stories and old school stories, which how many of those did you fucking got? Then the podcast would have been lit. But go back and listen. When them niggas start talking about entertainment shit, start talking about music shit, start talking about other shit like that, it was a lot of dry spots. Joe had to keep fucking talking. Right. Joe said it himself the episode back. Damn, is glad to have motherfuckers back that, you know what I mean, that can talk and shit like that. Well, I ain't got to keep talking. I'm going to let y'all have the floor. You get what I'm saying?
I mean, you know, that's a vibe that grew over. Well, he was already friends with the one. I get it.
Right, he was friends with everybody.
Camaraderie
that
just grows
so many years in with a nigga,
over on camera over the years. But, you know, the thing I find out with people is, you know, if you're ruthless and heartless, be that from the beginning.
From the jump.
See what I'm saying? Don't be one way and then another way when it's crunch time. See what I'm saying? Now, if a nigga know that, okay, this nigga don't play.
Right.
Then niggas know from the jump. You know what I'm saying? But it seems like Joe is like one thing and then he's another thing. You know what I'm saying? It's more
Well,
like
Joe's a fucking narcissist,
you know,
and I think he bipolar too, but I don't know.
yeah. Then I don't think he's not gonna necessarily just come up to you and be like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Hey man, I got a problem with you. Is this? You know what I'm saying? He's gonna like bob and weave around it, and then at the end he might get on some mad shit, and then the nigga's like, yo, who the fuck are you? You know what I'm saying? Like whatever it is you're gonna be, just be that. Try to be that all the way through.
Or just keep it real from the jump. Like when you tell Roy to take up some pies off, first of all, like you could at least call the nigga on the phone. You know what I'm saying? Or you could at least, hey yo, bro, spin back the block, man. Like if that's him, bro, let's meet up somewhere. Let's link up. Let me look in your eyes and let you know what the issue is. You get what I'm saying? Like I ain't gonna text you like da 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 da, and then with a nigga say with a question mark like what's up? You get what I'm saying? You feel me?
That means bitch, I said what I said, motherfucker.
But you get what I'm saying? Just like to me, Joe lost so many cool points to me because it's like I thought Joe was real thorough. Thought Joe was a real ass nigga. That's how he comes off. But through this whole process, it's like if you can't keep it thorough with your niggas, that's your niggas. That's 10. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think he getting the words out like he should. You know, like hey.
But he's 40-some years old.
Man, that must have been what it was when Pump It Up when all that
Bro,
shit was going on.
Bro,
he didn't get the hey Jeff Jam.
You called me earlier.
What's the business? You know,
even though I was already thinking it, you called me earlier and kept it funky with me. Motherfucking, hey yo, that second verse, you got crazy. First verse, you might need a little work on that bitch. I got off that phone, I was like, yeah, I like that. I don't like yes niggas. I don't like a motherfucker tell me, oh yo, that shit was fire. Like I like a motherfucker to be like, nah, that shit wasn't it. You know what I mean? And it's I feel like Joe want a bunch of yes men. He'll get on a podcast and say he don't like yes men, he don't like industry niggas. But then the moment your right hand man, one of your best friends, tell you wrong is, bitch. You get what I'm saying? It's like, what's up with you? You get me? But I don't like this through the whole ordeal. It's just like I look at Joe differently. Like I'm gonna still watch the podcast and support it, but I look at him differently. Cause I'm just like, bro, like. First of all, to tell your mans, I got you on how I look like telling you I got you on a contract. You feel me? Like I said, the only contract should be is, hey, we got this amount of money coming in. This is your percentage. Sign off on this. And also, if the pot balloons, then your percentage decreases by this much. Or fuck all that. If the pot balloons, we're gonna come back and revise the percentage and see what you comfortable with, see what I'm comfortable with, and we'll meet in the middle.
Well, yeah, that's where I could, because of course, him starting without them.
He's only started without one of them.
And then it all coming together, then blowing up. That's their case right there.
Right.
Like, okay, we contributed to this thing growing because there's no way like Joe could never do this shit on his own. It couldn't be the Joe Button podcast with just Joe sitting there. You know what I'm saying? I don't think niggas would fuck with that like that. You know what I'm saying? It was the interaction. That's for me. I know I never was interested in the shit at first. And then it was the three of them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It was the interaction with the three of them. And not the Dis Parks or whatever, but the three of them. It just made people,
I feel what you're saying.
Be more attracted to them and having different opinions as well. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. Niggas become what they've experienced sometimes, man. You know? You got your bad parent and maybe, you had a bad parent and then you become a bad parent or whatever it is. Or he's an industry nigga. He was an underground nigga that wasn't down with the industry and got on the biggest label in the industry and became the industry in a way. You know what I'm saying?
He industry down like a motherfucker, bro. And then the shit with him and Charlemagne is weird as fuck too. I don't understand that shit. That shit weird.
Oh, cause like they don't get along, right?
Not now. Them niggas.
But they did.
Them niggas used to do like end of the year wrap ups. They used to do podcast mash up. That was my shit. And then the whole shit went down with the whole sin shit and the lawsuit shit and the whole smear campaign with the dog, and then he tried to make it seem like it was iHeart doing it. So then in retrospect, he trying to say is Charlemagne doing it. It was a lot of conspiracy theory, weird shit, and I can pretty much promise you it went down the same way it went down with Monroy. He rather didn't meet up with this nigga and look him eye to eye in his face and say, Charlemagne, what the fuck is going on? I feel like iHeart is on some bullshit. He just ran it on a podcast, probably ignored 1,000,001 phone calls from Charlemagne, probably sent him some weak ass goddamn text message or some shit. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
Nah, that's different because Charlemagne got a motherfucker. That was male ego shit. Because Charlemagne a fucking dickhead too. Because these niggas been going back and forth for fucking years. Way before, like they always say, them niggas way before Charlemagne was on Breakfast Club when he was down in Carolina.
Right.
And Joe was down there doing interviews and shit. Charlemagne a fucking dickhead. He feed off that shit. They've been fucking frenemies. Like we cool, but I know when you get on Breakfast Club, which we gonna talk about that too, DJ Emmy, you fucking coon. But when I get on fucking Breakfast Club, and you what's your tradition? When y'all go on Breakfast Club and you talk all this dumb wild shit, then every time I come up there, come on, Joe been going up there for years. Charlemagne bringing up the you beat bitches shit. And come on, just stop doing that shit. That's why Joe even asked him one time. He was like, "Is this shit over women? Like, you want fuck to hear you? Because I'll set that shit up." Like, that's how Joe was like, if you want fuck the bitch, fuck the bitch.
That's some weird shit.
Come on. Like, why we going back and forth over this shit? And even when Charlemagne came on the pod, and he said that shit, he was like, if I want fuck to hear you, I'll fuck her on my own merit. Like, that ain't got nothing to do with it. Then what the fuck, where does this shit come from? Because you my mans. But every time somebody come up there, like even when Tory came up there and he was like, "Yeah, you heard what Joe said about you." Like, why we doing that if you my mans?
True.
Like that shit, that be the corny shit.
True.
And even when like I don't like how motherfucker need to stop bigging up Nori because Nori a fucking dickhead too. Because why every time fucking somebody come on Drink Champs, he bring up fuck. First of all, he never says Joe name right. He always puts the fucking S on it. The fucking big lip bastard, motherfucker. Joe Buttons. I'm like,
no,
damn, calm
that
down,
nigga get
dog.
this spitting and shit.
I guess wet ass mouth.
I guess I'm Nori, nigga.
Pause, Nori, your fucking wet ass mouth. I'm not give a fuck. And that nigga never says that man name right. He always be underhand and fucking Joe. And I'm like, yeah, that shit be corny.
What they be saying about Joe?
Yo, he'll bring up like Joe, like doing just watch Drink Champs. And I
can't.
swear, every episode,
I can't.
he'll bring
You
up
don't
Joe
watch it?
name on some
Nah.
weirdo shit.
When he stopped, I
It depends on who the guest is. You know what I'm saying?
Go ahead.
Nah, like I was a faithful watcher, but then Jim Jones got on that bitch, and Nori got so drunk and high, I couldn't
That's
stand to
what
watch
he
that
do,
shit
though.
no more.
He
I
get
stopped.
drunkerer.
I think I doubled back when Big Daddy Kane came on there. I watched that whole interview. Then I went like 10, 20 episodes without watching it because he was actually kind of sober that interview.
Yeah.
Then I listened to when Troy Ave. I think Troy Ave was like the last interview I listened to. Cause then sometimes the podcast is like, y'all niggas know y'all like a podcast and it's audio shit. Why y'all got these mics so far away? Then I can't talk shit about audio. But I'm saying, y'all, them niggas get paid millions
We
of
had
dollars.
some technical difficulties, but we worked it out, bitch. Fuck
yeah,
y'all.
they got people to do that.
Right. Y'all,
know what
thank
I'm
you.
saying?
Y'all got millions of dollars behind this shit. And it sounded like y'all fucking talking in the hallway. So that on top of the fact this nigga be drunk and high out his mind. Nigga, I really think he need to go to rehab. Cause nigga, how the fuck are you getting fucked up every episode like this?
Yeah.
He get the fucking like you too drunk when you slurring your fucking words, bro.
Yeah, they do be fucked up. They be
It's
on
called Drink
another
Champs,
level.
though, not Sober Champs. God damn it, get drunk.
But
Yeah.
that whole concept is dumb because Jim is over here trying to tell me some fucking wild ass him and Cameron stories, and this nigga is interrupting, slurring and
Yes,
shit.
sir.
High.
They kill me with that drunkerer, bitch. I'm getting drunkerer. I'm like, bitch, what is the
Talk
herb?
about- talk about.
Because I'm from Left Rack. We know, nigga, relax.
Yeah, we know.
God damn.
Damn.
He bad as my boy, Big Mike. I'm from North Carolina. Calm down, bitch. God damn.
Yo, on the run eating. You know what I mean?
Man, speaking of Queens, man, go ahead and talk about your boy DJ MB.
Nah, yo, my thing is, though, that nigga's a fucking coon. He said to himself, I might be a bitch. Yes, the fuck you are, dog. You a fucking coon. Whenever it come, with some black shit. Like, I know you light skinned, but nigga, your real name is Rashawn. You're a fucking nigga. You black. Like, come on. I know your dad was a former cop. Maybe that's where it come from. Maybe you giving me 6ix9ine vibes. Like, I don't get that shit. But when the nigga, okay, I get it. He went on the air. He was for stop and frisk. But it turns out that day he had got shot at. Bitch, chalk it up to the game. Like, why you?
I'm not listening. I'm not listening to that shit no
He
more.
said he ain't got shot at.
Hey, I ain't gonna hold you.
All right, go ahead.
That day, fuck them niggas. Stop and frisk everybody. But now I would have retracted that shit the next day. But that day, a bitch just try to rob me and shoot at me. Fuck y'all niggas. Fuck all y'all niggas. I hope all y'all niggas go to jail. Yes, I'm hot.
Fucking Samuel L. Jackson. Yeah, they did it. And I hope they burned in hell. I hope they burned in hell. That shit. No, 2 minutes. Y'all always go off about how many motherfuckers listen to y'all shit. No, you too motherfucking important. Because all it takes is one of these cracker ass fucking crackers. They be like, oh yeah, he listen to him. He represent the black culture. Fucking Breakfast Club.
Charlemagne ain't better though.
Yeah, but nah, but you with the stop and frisk shit, and then with the young lady with the knife and whatever.
This is where I'm about to sound like
you talking about they supposed to take her the fuck out of here. Come on, even Charlemagne was like, yeah,
he didn't say it like this nigga paraphrasing.
No, I don't give a fuck. He talking about I'm a father. They supposed to do whatever it takes. That mean get her the fuck out of here. You talking? Even Charlemagne was like 4 times was assassin. He talking about I'm a father. If that was my daughter.
He agreed. He agreed that the four shots was assassin. He did.
But his first initial reaction was get her the fuck out. Come on, dog. It's still now. Granted, I have a daughter. I have, you know what I mean. I love my daughter to death. If somebody has a knife and they attacking my daughter, one, their parents were there. The cops wouldn't even have the bitch. I'm on you. I'm gonna deal with the cops when they get here. Bitch, I'm on you. You try to stab my daughter. But once the cops get here,
right.
So y'all got so many. Come on, y'all got so many ways to de-escalate some shit rather than pulling up and dropping a bitch 4 times.
But hold on, because I want him to explain the whole video. Before we deep dive in that shit, I saw like clips from it. I want you to explain what you saw in that video.
Of the cops?
Yeah,
the incident.
The incident. What did you see in that video? Because I'm trying to figure out like what side you on this situation, or like not say side, but you know what I mean. So what did you see in that video? What you felt like the cop could have did differently?
You have
now, mind you, he don't know who's who.
Right.
He runs up and he sees what he sees.
He literally just pulled up. He had no time to assess nothing. He just sees somebody with a knife. So what do you think he could have done differently?
You got the big ass. We just seen this shit, dog. You got the big ass yellow taser.
You think that?
Why do we have this shit?
So you think he had enough time to shoot that taser, and that he was quite a distance away from the shorty?
Right.
So you think he had enough time to get the taser, run up on her, and hit her before she stabbed shorty, or you think that taser is long enough from that car to hit her? Because that was a little distance between the car and the joint.
He could have got out. It don't matter. If I come up and somebody got a knife, the bitch could have stabbed you 1,000,000 times before I got there. I don't fucking know. I can still, okay, bitch. I can still come, take my time.
I gotta stop you. I gotta stop you again. Now you said that bitch could stab you 1,000,000 times before I got there. Now with that also going to hit, this bitch already been stabbed. She might get stabbed again. She might die. It's a lot of things. Like that's what I'm saying. You can't be too quick to make a judgment on a judgment call. I'm not saying he was right or wrong, but in that situation, it's a lot of blurry lines, man.
It is, but I don't like, and I don't give a fuck. To me, he co-signed that shit. I'm not co-signing the police being the cop, the jury, the judge, and the goddamn executioner. Why the fuck do you get to pull up and then decide this bitch gonna live or this bitch gonna die? This nigga dead or he gonna get to go home and to his fucking kids?
I gotta stop you again. Shorty was about to do the same thing. She was about to decide who live and die with that knife. It's like I'm saying,
listen. One thing with niggas gonna nig. My point is though, if I'm a fucking millionaire, I'm on this big ass platform every fucking morning. We brag about how many stations, networks, and shit we come. I'm not doing nothing that look close to co-signing these fucking cracker ass redneck fucking motherfuckers. Because these white ass goddamn cops, first of all, it start with us. We need to stop saying, we need to cut this whole snitch shit and motherfucker. Let's just, son, when motherfuckers is kids and you ask them what they want to be as firefighters, cops, let young black kids grow up to want to be cops so they can come back and we can police our own shit. Because I'm tired of these fucking crackers from fucking Westbury coming to the fucking hood, responding to these black calls and just dropping niggas. Fuck that shit. And I'm not doing nothing ever, period, point blank, that's going to even sound like I'm cool with that shit. I'm co-signing that shit. I love my daughter to death. If that was my daughter, the cops wouldn't have to do shit. The bitch parents, and I say bitch loosely, I'm sorry. The bitch parents was there. Fuck is you standing around for? You do something. The cops is never coming to address my kids, period. Let alone come and take my daughter the fuck out of here. Go ahead, Saif.
That's where I'm at with it. The cops should have never even had to pull up. You know what I'm saying? Got parents, raised kids, you know what I'm saying? I raised a couple. You know what I'm saying? Why are they just looking there like bystanders? Why are parents and whoever the fuck else is there, from what I saw, looking like bystanders? They just letting this shit go down like this? Like, who raised these motherfuckers to be it like this? You know what I'm saying? This bitch got the little OJ knife. She about to cock back and like and take. She about to butcher this bitch, and like people is fucking just looking at this.
We say bitch loosely on this show.
Yeah, bi. Yeah, but she's like me as a parent. This situation's not going down like that. Like like I might have had to been the cop my damn self before the cops came. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that I would have shot the girl, but the girl wouldn't have got the chance to stab my kid. You know what I'm saying? That's just not happening. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, if they're good parents, the other kid's parents shouldn't have gave whoever's parents was there. It don't matter to me. You know what I'm saying? Somebody should have never even been getting stabbed like that. Like that's some piece of shit family shit going on there where they held it up on like these some kids, right? They held it up on some street shit like, let's see what's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Like it's some goddamn drama that. No, this is one of y'all motherfuckers that's standing here, kid. You know what I'm saying? How come y'all ain't about just like wanting black people to be the police? You know what? Y'all could have policed this situation so these motherfuckers never had to come. You know what I'm saying? This should have never happened like this. You know what I'm saying? Parents, you should need to teach your motherfucking kids to stay off of this bullshit. Like, if they wanted to fight one-on-one, you know what? As a parent, I might have let that shit go down like that. But this bitch with the knife and all this other shit, no, it's wrong. It's wrong.
Just to chime in, I think we all can sit here and say like, anytime violence transpires, it only escalated. So, fuck even policing. It's like how the fuck did the kids get there? If you got there with your parents, or if your parents knew about it and they there, why your parents ain't gripping you up and bringing you in the house or taking you away? Cause it's like you shouldn't even you feel me? Like you shouldn't even the fight shouldn't even I'm not now. I want my son to defend himself in the moment because you got to.
Yeah.
But I never want my son to now. I mean, I'm one to talk, but I'm trying to do better with my son.
Yeah.
Don't go looking for it. Don't go to it. Now, if it happens, if a motherfucker pop off on you in the moment, you got to defend yourself. But one thing I know from this. Being around shit, being involved in shit, and seeing shit, I watch violence escalate. It don't never just, you get what I'm saying? It all like, it'd be for one person fighting, now it's a full-blown brawl. It'd be for one person fighting, now it's a shootout. You get what I'm saying?
There's no parent or uncle there. All one person had to do was step into that shit 5 minutes, 10 minutes before that, and they could have de-escalated it.
Yeah.
But nobody did that.
Everybody want to see the fight. Everybody want to see the car crash.
Even the motherfucking parents, though. Like,
even the parents want to see the car crash.
That's some terrible fucking parenting.
Because
you know
you're not thinking that your kid gonna be in the car crash. You feel me?
Nigga,
you think your kid gonna win.
Hey, look. I don't care win or lose. You know what I'm saying? If my kid is not a little street nigga, he's a civilian. You know what I'm saying? It's a difference. You know what I'm saying? If that's why I moved from Decatur. My little nigga was becoming that, you know what I'm saying? But the fuck, he wasn't that. You know what I'm saying? Guess what? I pulled him from the shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And even like just aside from pulling him from Atlanta itself, there were situations I seen that was happening, and you know what? I went in there and pulled him from the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, we're not gonna let this shit go down like that. I don't give a fuck if you hate me. You know what I'm saying? I'm pulling you from this shit. And you could have been the one that won. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you beat it. You be like Bobby Brown.
That's what I'm saying, though. Like, you know what I mean? DJ Envy stance is his stance. I think it's some bullshit. I think he on a way too high of a platform to even get these motherfuckers an inkling that a motherfucker is co-signing some shit. And he should, if that was the stance he's gonna take, then he need to further specify. Motherfuckers always give you an answer, but won't or give you a destination, but won't tell you how to get there. And like I said, it start with us. We need to police ourselves in the hood, motherfuckers. If you don't grow up in the city, if you're not from fucking like Jersey or Philly, and this may be other places, but this is just from my personal experience in life. And motherfucker, I know people from Philly. I've been to Philly. I part-time grew up in New York. Your block, the block is the block. You have OGs on that block take care of the block. You have block captains. When motherfucking in New York it's PAL, P-A-L. When they come around the block captain, they shut that shit off. They pop the fire hydrant. There's fucking little games and shit they do for the kids. Like, motherfucker, police yourselves. Like, stop. Don't let it get to the point where these motherfuckers that got come in, never been to the hood, scared of the hood, and some bitch-ass motherfucker in high school got picked on by niggas, learn how to fucking run a mile in 5 minutes flat, because that's all the fuck they do in fucking police training. Can you run? Can you do some push-ups? And then you send this motherfucker to the hood, and he's still a bitch-ass motherfucker, and just see niggas as fucking big-ass animals, and yeah, he quick with it. Like, come on, stop that shit. I'm never co-signing that shit. I'm never even giving them. I think I'm an inch into co-signing that shit. Fuck that shit. Fuck them. Fuck all them cracker ass fucking. I can't wait till we get popping for real, so I can say cracker ass crackers, and they put that shit on TV. These fucking cracker ass, fucking Miracle Whip mayonnaise ass motherfucking bird shit. It's almost white. Motherfucker. I hate these motherfuckers, yo. For real. And I know my girl is white, and she get it too. Some days I be wanting to record the shit she say in the house. I be having to check her too. And if you got a white girl and she say some shit out of line, you check her. As a black man, you need to motherfucking check her. Because that's where it start too. Yeah. These motherfucking bitches, these white bitches, love niggas, but then grew up in these fucking white ass houses. And they still go out in the world with these fucking mentalities, and they end up on fucking viral videos as a Karen. Bitch, Karen been sucking black dick since she was in high school. And you say nobody check that white bitch and let her know, hey, while you sucking these black dicks, look out for black people. I told you once this motherfucker, Bel Air Rose. Once you fucking out in the world, you need to fucking protect black people. Stop sucking black dick in private, and then when you out in the world and some shit happen, you siding with these fucking white people. Because, bitch, and you know who you is. We went to school with some of these white bitches, sucked 110 black fucking dicks. 110 black fuck, make it 111 because they sucked mine too. I'm sorry. 111, they sucked mine too. And then now you fucking years down the line, you fucking riding around with your little fucking redneck boyfriend. You get on Facebook, say some dumb shit, and they be mad when motherfuckers jump on you. And this nigga like me waiting to pull your car. Like, bitch, didn't you suck dick for fucking perk 30s? Like, stop this shit. Like, come on, stop this shit. Ooh. Oh, we potting today. I'm loose. Fuck it.
Damn, my ear burning today, boy.
Yeah, come on, stop that shit. You motherfuckers, everybody want to be a nigga. Don't nobody want to be a nigga. You feel me? Y'all love our culture. Y'all love sucking black dick. White boys love talking like us, dressing like us. And then when these fucking cracker ass crackers kill a nigga, you get on Facebook and you support that shit. Bitch, you should be the first motherfucker in line to be on our side. Because, bitch, you been riding our dick since you was in the fucking 9th grade sucking dick for McDoubles. Like, come on, stop that shit. God damn it. You feel me, Kizzy? Kizzy know I'm on my shit. God damn it, motherfucker. I don't need this nigga. Listen, whatever I say is what I say. You feel how you feel. Bitch, my hands work. I love throwing that out too. Bitch, my hands work. And I got guns too. We could, bitch, how you want it? Hands or bullets? I said what the fuck I said. I ain't say no names though. But if the shoe fit and you feel some type of way about it, bitch, you know where I'm at. God damn it. You heard what Hov said. Like, a hater know not to touch me.
Hey,
Shit.
listen. Parents out there, why don't y'all de-escalate the situation? Y'all can handle your own children. Don't let these police come here and tell y'all how to handle your children. You see what happened? He killed your kid. You know what I'm saying? You could have put hands on your own kid. You could have just took your kid home. One of them kids wasn't home. You know what I'm saying? Take your motherfucking kid back home. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Because where's it gonna go from there? They was like 15 years old or something. If she survived it, what are they gonna do when they 25? Same thing, worse. You know what I'm saying?
It start with I'm gonna be raising a young black man. I'm gonna be raising a young black woman.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Whether or not I'm black, their mom is white. The cops
black,
don't give a fuck.
They black.
They black.
They black.
These fucking, they tell you way back in history class when they used to fucking try to decipher who is who. Bitch, what is your dad? Whatever your dad is, that's what you is. I'm raising young black kids.
Mm-hmm.
Whether they fucking as yellow as the fucking sun, these white motherfuckers, they gonna see a nigga when my son grow up.
They black.
I'm going to teach my son how to maneuver in this world.
Mm-hmm.
And if my son gets into some fuck shit, I'm pulling my son up and I'm letting him know, hey, that's some fuck shit. Because these cops ain't gonna do that. These cops gonna see you and drop your fucking ass. Period.
You know, there's gonna be a time sooner or later, even with my son, there's gonna be a time where, hey, I can't be that responsible parent, be over you and pull you out of the situation. There's gonna be some time where you're gonna have to handle your business. And just make sure you motherfucking handle your business right. Matter of fact, don't even let these people fuck around with you, gather up and all this shit, man. Handle the first motherfucker right there and then. So to let the rest, whoever else, know what the fuck is up. But as a parent, if I'm there, I'm around the situation and I know what's going on with it, I'm not gonna sit there and let these fucking cops come in and handle my shit for me. There's no motherfucking way in the world.
Not with my kids involved.
Never.
No, I'm handling the shit myself. And if for some reason I can't handle it, I don't know.
But I think that should be the message, though. And I think that's what's being lost. Like, I feel like everybody sound like bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, they passionate about the shit.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just like, how can I put it? Like, motherfuckers like Envy and Charlemagne, it should be hey, listen, to us, to the black folk, hey, we need to start trying to police ourselves. We also need to teach our kids and each other to how to handle ourselves around cops. Shit ain't right, but right now the shit ain't gonna change. So we're gonna keep bumping our head against the wall. Like, when I get pulled over, yes sir, no sir. I got a couple of hours stacked up. If they try to do some bullshit, I got lawyers in my family. We gonna figure this shit out. You get what I'm saying? But I got 2 kids. I got a kid on the way, a kid already here. I got to make it home to. So you know what? I'm going to try everything in my fullest not to escalate the situation on my end.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Or to that little boy or little girl or whatever. Like, I tell my son all the time, like, even at a young age, I try to explain to him, like, look, this is what it is right now. You got to make sure you calm and collected. Even if they on some bullshit, you got to try to stay calm as possible so you can make it home. On the other end, the motherfuckers who got the clout, the motherfuckers who got the money, y'all niggas don't tell us, y'all preaching to the choir, like Charlemagne, Envy, all y'all niggas, Joe, all y'all niggas is telling us, y'all, we know. Yeah. We understand. Y'all need to take y'all money and resources and y'all need to go to the motherfuckers that y'all need to talk to and talk how bro was talking. Be passionate and let them know what the fuck is going on. Don't tell us, don't get us riled up. You should be telling us, hey, listen, we got to do what we got to do to make it home. But right now, we going to go to them people and we going to try to make a change in legislation and all that kind of shit. But y'all, we got to move accordingly. We can't keep running our head into the fucking wall.
Yeah, I got a question about that shit. So, what y'all think about this shit, right? Let's say.
Boys, you drunk?
Hey.
Barack.
Was he drunk? I wasn't even looking. All I heard was a bunch of noise. But
Sorry, sorry for spitting. You know what I'm saying? Hey, let's say it's you or me, right? Say we make it out here, right? Do you think? I know what I think. Do you think these people, like, especially our folks, the urban culture trendsetters, rappers, whatever you want to call it, you think we make it and that's don't give a fuck no more about this other people
I think
or like
I
the community?
want to say the ones that can really make a change. I think a good 85-95% of them don't give a fuck. I think once they make it to the other side and see how good the other side is with the you know what I mean, the higher ups, they kind of like, man, fuck them niggas.
Yeah,
Because them niggas make enough money to reach back and motherfucking make sure motherfuckers is cool. Like if I had the money, like yeah, like I would do whatever's in my power to make sure. Like I would have programs where I'm going school to school and trying to teach little black girls and little black boys how to react to fucking police, how not to react, regardless how dumb that sounds. It needs to be done because right now ain't like motherfuckers keep saying every spring is nigga hunting season.
yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So regardless how dumb it sound because our white counterparts can go crazy and do whatever they fucking do. That is cool. But like my dad told me when I was a kid and I was ready to tell him my brother in a hypothetical story of robbing a bank, nigga, you got caught, he didn't. So you got to handle it the way you handle it. You get what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is white counterparts, they get away with it, get away with it. We can't.
Right, and side note, Dr. Umar, suck my fucking black dick, nigga.
I don't fuck with that nigga.
Fuck you, bitch. I can't. Okay, the mother of my kids is white. The mother of my kids is white. So the fuck what? When the cops pull me over, I don't have a fucking card in my pocket that I could pull out and say, Mr. Officer, my fucking the children, but the mother of my children is a white woman. Let me fucking go. Bitch, suck my fucking black dick. And when I get famous, I'm gonna punch you in the fucking mouth, you fucking bitch. Take that for fucking donations.
Hey.
Donations. I'm gonna give you this ass whooping. Fuck you
That's a
fucking
donation.
faggot. And I said it. Suck my fucking black dick.
I bleep that out, but
Yeah,
Hey.
we can bleep out. You can bleep
I'm ready.
out.
I'm
Suck
ready for
my
this.
fucking
I was
black
trying
dick.
to ignore it, bro, but
Hey, look,
Nah, fuck that.
we take you right up to Wilmington to the site, see if he ever shows up there.
Shit.
All right,
Nah,
so-
fucking donations that. Bitch. Fuck
so
you.
I was never gonna talk about this nigga on the podcast, but bro brought him up, so fuck it, right?
Oh, fuck
It
him.
is what it
So y'all niggas listen to this nigga, but he
Yeah.
contradicts himself while contradicting himself.
is. Yeah.
So what happened? The black boy got killed in the bathroom, right? So at first he was in an interracial relationship, but his girl was black. But it was based off being in an interracial relationship. So then now it's the mom's fault for being white that all that happened. But at first it was the girl's fault because he thought she was white. But now it's the mom. What the fuck is you talking about?
The Umar can suck
And then,
my dick.
and then it's like, motherfuckers be so, and I understand because we've been through a lot in this country. But motherfuckers like him be so clouded with you know, racism and shit like that, that they don't even see the commonality in everybody. So it's like the woman, the mom was wrong. From my understanding, the boy was abusive to the girl. That's what the story was. Now, I'm assuming the story is 100% accurate. If it's not, I apologize. But I'm going to go with what I'm perceiving as the facts. So the boyfriend was abusive, whatever the case may be. So he's saying the mom is wrong for calling the cops up and telling the cops that he's armed, he carries a gun, this, that, and the third, pretty much trying to set him up to get killed. Let me tell you something. White, black, Spanish, it don't fucking matter. If that's your daughter and you under the perception or you know for a fact that she's being abused by this man, I don't give a fuck what happens to this nigga. If he dies, he gets fucked up, he gets shot. It doesn't matter. Like, what don't you understand? Like, what is so wrong about her calling the cops and saying these things when it's her daughter? Is that it's like because she's white, she shouldn't have these type of feelings for her daughter, where she doesn't want her daughter to get hurt, and whoever hurts her daughter, she wants them to get hurt in return. What is wrong with that? But y'all listen to this nigga. Y'all think that shit is profound. Everything y'all, this nigga said, don't get it twisted. Some of the shit he do say, I agree with. But a lot of shit he say is utterly bullshit. Once again, let's break down interracial relationships, right? So he says, now mind you, he's talking to Charlamagne. I'm using Charlamagne as a reference point. So he's saying, you know what I mean, white shouldn't date black, or black men should be with white women because of, especially successful black men, because they could be helping another black woman that can help her race and all that. Understand that, right? But you're talking to Charlamagne, who's in a business partnership with a white man, Andrew Schultz, right? So now let's take Charlamagne and his wife. Let's take Charlamagne and Andrew. Only difference between Charlamagne and Charlamagne's wife relationship and Charlamagne and Andrew relationship is intimacy. Charlamagne kisses, fucks his wife, wherever the case may be. He doesn't do that with Andrew. But let's keep it going. He has kids, house, and all that with his wife. But he has a business with Andrew, which you can kind of say is like kids. You get what I'm saying? Charlamagne's success helps out his wife, also helps out Andrew. Whatever Charlamagne, them two are tied to Charlamagne forever. So what is the difference? Charlamagne's success is going to bring Andrew's success. Why do I know this? Because I would never, ever even fuck with Andrew if he wasn't in business with Charlamagne. He wouldn't even been on my radar.
Right.
And there's probably the other 70% of the country who's white who never fucked with Charlamagne, never listened to an urban station, but caught Charlamagne through Schultz.
That's what I'm like, and that's my point. Is like his argument about interracial relationships is fucking dumb, because the people he having these conversations with have other relationships that are damn near similar to a marriage. Like when you have a business relationship with somebody, is only thing like him and Andrew have a friendship in a business relationship. Only thing different between that and what Charlamagne and his wife has is the fact that Charlamagne and his wife has sex and have kids. Outside of that, is Charlamagne's life and success are both tied to both of them. Just like when we go to Killer Mike and his homeboy he rap with. Killer Mike's success is tied to him. Yeah, Killer Mike is married to a black woman. Gorgeous black woman.
But his partner in
His
the rap thing is
white.
a white guy.
He could have chose a black guy. There's plenty of black guys that rap like that white boy.
That's just like Umar or the lady from Black Lives Matter that bought 4 houses last year.
Oh shit.
So who are you accepting these donations from?
Donations.
You not
More gifts.
You're
More
not
gifts.
Bitch, you lucky. I
So,
swear you lucky we not
you
famous
going-
for real. I'll be on your
You going
top.
through the list and you gonna like give the money back to the white folks that gave to you? Is that what you gonna do? Because like,
That's the funny part too.
see what I'm saying?
Because to
Like,
get these schools, you had to have an encounter with somebody white. You had to.
I mean,
Black-
who'd you buy the building
Black
from?
people.
Like,
Can I just have this a conversation with y'all?
There's no such thing as 100% black owned. Can we get that the fuck out of here?
Not even that.
Can we get that out of here?
We have no choice. Now, whites can pretty much get away. A white person probably damn near can go all day long without seeing somebody black. That is common knowledge. But black people, I'm about to say niggas, but I don't want to say it. I'm going to say black people.
Yeah, go ahead.
Us black people, we can't do that. We cannot go about our day without running into a white person.
or a dollar, where our dollar goes
Right.
within a day. You know what I'm saying? Like, if he opened the fucking school, that would knock out part of that shit. Maybe we could go a whole day
we take
without giving a dollar to somebody outside of our race. But when we give the dollar to somebody in our race, we don't see the progress of what the fuck is going on. Now, I know Corona happened. You know what I'm saying?
Well, he said,
But
it's-
at
it's-
the
it's only
same time-
he ain't put a price number on it. This nigga said it's only 3 weeks worth of plumbing and some other shit, right? But you can send donations and more gifts to a PayPal account and a goddamn Cash App. I ain't the smartest motherfucker, but that's how we send donations through PayPal and Cash App. I could be wrong.
Let me add. Well,
I thought
let's
it was
go
like a
business,
.org or something. I didn't know we send.
Yeah, because you know,
right to my goddamn pocket.
hey, because you know,
Donations.
Cash App's gonna send you a receipt back at the end of the year stating your donation, so you can use it for taxes, right? They don't do that shit, bro. It's
That's
just
what
a
I'm-
fucking. You just gave the nigga $20. That's what you did. It ain't like, you know what I'm saying, such and such.org. We, you know, like,
Yeah, this nigga ain't March of Dimes. Fuck him.
And cause some of the shit, a lot of his shit is not profound, and a lot of the shit I do not agree with. Some of the shit he do say, I fuck with, but it just the foundation that is on is bullshit, man. And come on, man. Like,
it's just, I don't know. Like, hey, yeah, I'm gonna give you an example.
I understand he's not a real doctor. I mean, I might be wrong. If I,
Like,
unlike
he a doctor, so is Dr. Dre, man.
What's
Fuck
up,
that
fella?
motherfucker.
da 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 da.
Shit. Fuck that motherfucker. Like, yo, come on. Like, don't get me wrong. Clearly, I'm passionate about. I'm a fucking black man. I've been through some shit. If my counterpart is white, so what? Suck my dick. You're no more a fucking black figure than me because, oh, my wife is black. And bitch, guess what, bitch? I can be just as powerful as you with the right following.
Wait, let me
So
finish.
suck my fucking dick. Like Bill Collector said about Cassidy, I will do nothing but slander you. Fuck you, faggot. And I said it again. We gotta bleep it because I said faggot. But that's what I think about when I fucking see him. Dr. Umar is a fucking faggot. And when I
Alright,
say
so
faggot,
let's-
I mean pile of sticks.
All right, let's
Look
play,
it up in the dictionary.
Let's play a
pile
game.
of sticks.
Let's play a game, right? Let's play a game.
All right.
So, you single or we want to discuss it? But you black woman, whatever you've been. Black woman.
Because he was like,
Yeah,
bitch,
all right,
what, you,
cool.
what the fuck is your
Hey,
problem?
married to black
Yeah,
black
married,
love right here,
married,
black
married.
love.
Papoose and Remy.
We got, you know what I mean? We got a lot of mulatto over here.
Got
We got
iced tea
white,
and cocoa.
another mulatto over here, you know what I'm saying? All right, so let's
The
play
mother
a
of my
game.
children is white, but my wife
So,
is black.
Just, I guess, because bro can't raise his hand, so I guess just say yay or whatever, right? Has a cop ever drew his weapon on you for absolutely no fucking reason?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh yeah, but we've been
All right.
together.
All right, but once again, you know, me and him married a white woman. Well, I'm married to a white woman. He has a white woman, but some kind of way that takes away from our blackness. Okay, another question.
That's like I said earlier, bitch. There's no fucking. I didn't join the fucking white association of fucking America, and I went to a secret meeting and they gave me a card that was like, "Hey, brother,
Right.
If the cops ever stop you, pull this card out, bitch. No,
Right.
I get fucking pulled
Right.
over, and the motherfucker say it smell like weed in here. God, the weed, nigga. I don't even smoke weed.
All right, another
It
question.
smell like weed in your vehicle, sir. You know what, officer? You got it.
All right, another question, right? Have you ever went to a store shopping
Hurry up and buy.
and motherfucker didn't follow around the whole goddamn store like he was going to rob
Hurry up
something?
and buy.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
Hell
okay.
yeah.
Cause I don't know, you know, because, you know, we fuck with white Jones, you know what I mean? This takes away from our blackness. You get what I'm saying? I continue. What's another one I want to throw out there? Have you ever been called the N-word?
The black experience is the black experience.
You
like,
get what I'm saying? Like,
fuck him, yo.
You get what I'm saying?
serious
But that's
about
just my
fuck
point.
him. I can't wait till we get on a level where I can see that man and we can have bitch. Fuck you, yo. You
That's just my
don't
point.
Fuck you. The black experience is black. I'm a fucking young black man in America. You a black man. And, I don't give a fuck who your counterpart is. Bitch, I don't want to wear your shirts. When I see your clips talking about don't support me and don't wear my shit, bitch, I don't. Fuck you. I only talk about you because you getting a message across. Cool, your message is your message, but don't try to demean me or take away from my message, which could be just as important. Or we can have the same points, but you throw out, oh, you married or you got kids with all. Bitch, suck my dick is still black. Suck it, bitch. Fuck you. Bitch,
Fuck
you.
this black
And guess
dick,
what?
bitch.
You can swallow the white shit that comes out my black
Pussy.
dick. You fucking bitch. Fuck you.
Oh, he don't fuck with that white shit.
Fuck you, yo.
He
Nah, he don't
racist.
fuck with that white shit.
He's
That's where
racist.
that's where he draw the line right
Well,
there.
That's where I draw the line.
Once that
Fuck
motherfucker
you.
spit, hey, nah. We ain't say all that. We ain't say all that.
Fuck
That
Paul,
shit is
big Paul.
that shit is Caucasian.
Oh man, listen. You got any other burning topics, man? We gonna wrap this motherfucker up.
Yeah, right. We can wrap it up. Man,
We got the
fuck
hot takes next, man.
Hot
Hey,
take 'em.
it's another episode of Hot Hour Podcast. We on the street right now. God damn it.
Gang bang.
Episode 14, man.
Chill.
Go.
Let's go.
Fuck
Go.
Dr. Umar.
Yes, sir. Bitch.
Fuck Dr. Umar
And
episode.
you call me a coon if you want, and that's how you feel. You feel like I'm a coon. I feel like you a bitch ass nigga, and I can't wait to see you. Fuck you.